Oh my God, it's upside down. It's still upside down. That's ridiculous. Good evening, everyone. Thought I'd do a quick little chat while I got my chickens out in their little pen. I got some time on my hands. What in God's name? It's streaming in portrait mode and it's supposed to be in landscaping mode. Here I have got some. Hey Lisa, good evening. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this. It's like it's upside down or something. I have no idea. Guess I'm going to hold my daggone phone. Hey, I just saw a little update. Let me get on the live chat. How do I get this off here? About Canon Hinnant's dad. Oh, Cannon's killer, Darius Sessoms, was over for dinner the night before. He said everything went smoothly. They had no beef. So, he had no reason to kill that little boy whatsoever. Even if he had a beef with, Austin. They don't got anything to do with Cannon. So sad. He said he was full of rage, but and he could see that Sesson's guy pacing nearby with a gun in his hand. But he was full of rage, but then again, he wanted to be by his son's side. He said, you just don't know how it feels to be holding your son and have his blood draining down your arm. So sad. Hey, Just Jack. Hey, I made it twice in one day. That's a record for me. Hope you're having a good evening, Cece. I am, but this stupid phone is streaming in portrait instead of landscaping mode. I don't know what's wrong with it, so I'm having to hold it. I've been snooping on Carole Baskins, see what she's up to. Of course, she had to post a video coming for uh, Don Lewis's former secretary, Anne McQueen, because, Anne was at that press conference that they just had for Dawn offering a reward. Plus, guys, listen to this. They had a memorial for Don Lewis. Guess where at? Outside the gates of Big Cat Rescue. And there was this man there talking. He was giving Carole hell right outside of Big Cat Rescue. And he called Big Cat Rescue a roadside zoo. I was loving it. Hey, Beach Bum. How are you doing? I bet she is mad as hell they were outside her gates. Plus, she's got that big billboard she's got to look at every time she leaves Big Cat Rescue. Like right down the road from her gates, not too far. Calm down, lady. Don't be barking at the squirrels. It's rained like hell here today. It just now cleared up. Hey, Tremaine. I'm pretty good, Beach Bum. My daggone leg's messed up. You know she hated it, Cece. Yeah, it's a wonder she didn't call the cops on them. Carole put up a video and she said she was so surprised after Dawn's disappearance and she found papers where Dawn had said she threatened him. She is so stupid. I've not watched the whole video. She was like her best friend betray her. She was not your best friend. Her and Dawn were close. Hell, Anne's the one that said something about him being gone. Wasn't Carole? Yeah, it's pretty here. It's humid. It's kind of shady right here, as you can see. Covered up the speaker. I'm having to hold it. Can you hear now? I was saying over there where that blue bucket's at is where I saw that coyote. And then Annabelle's fence is right there behind that big pine tree. So it probably went right around the little path around the fence that night. Yeah, I think I had my hand over the speaker. I'm not used to streaming on the phone. And having to hold it, I don't know why. It's like in portrait mode. Too close for comfort. Yeah, I think it had been right here eating, to be honest with you. I threw out a steak for the raccoon I fixed for it. Been in the fridge a couple days. So I fixed it for that raccoon and put out here. I see Annabelle. But the coyote came and ate it. I'll never do that again. It's hard to see Annie through the trees. She camouflages in. She looks like she's looking for me because she hears me talking. Oh, when I go back, I gotta take her a tree branch. She loves oak leaves. We've about robbed all the trees around here that I can reach. It's her favorite leaves. Yeah, it was really close. Well, my neighbors, Chrissy and Shane, said that they saw one with a pup, and then they heard them the other night. I was over at the funny farm the other night, and I was shutting Annabelle's door, and I heard something behind me. It scared me. And I looked, and it was that mama raccoon and her baby climbing the tree. I hadn't seen them in a few days, and I thought, oh my gosh, I hope those coyotes didn't get them. No, they're still around. Kind of weird she only has one baby, though. Oh, yeah, Carole Baskin also posted a video of Jeff Lowe's zoo, or should I say his former zoo. She's right about one thing. Those animals are neglected. Some of them look like they haven't been feeding them. Closures all, I mean, nothing but dirt, really. Bears didn't look healthy. At least they're okay. Yeah, that little baby is so cute. I thought raccoons had more than one baby. Maybe she did and something happened to them. Probably hard to feed a bunch of raccoon babies out in the wild. And stinking ravens, that's all they do is crow. Well, guys, what have y'all been doing today? Hey, Cece. Do you like the names I gave you? For example, you're my buttercup or blonde ball or moon pie. I like buttercup the best. What's your name? Those are cute. Any updates on Don and Baskins? They were, you know, honest, Don. Can you hear now? Well, I don't know where this daggone speaker's at. It's supposed to be at the top. I'm just going to put this phone down. Here Oh, my goodness. Anyways, as I was saying, Ripperjack Media has the video of Dawn's memorial service. I didn't watch it all. I skipped through some of it. The part I watched, they ended up in front of Big Cat Rescue. Okay, good, Lisa. Just hanging out being lazy here. Yeah, well, I've done a few chores and mostly just hung out in the recliner. But anyways, this guy starts speaking. He's standing right in front of the gates of Big Cat Rescue, and he's giving Carole Baskin hell. He talks about her videos on YouTube, putting down Dawn. He says that her sanctuary is the roadside zoo. Um, if I'd have been there, I'd have been laughing. I don't think it was the appropriate time at a memorial service to do all that, but each their own. He starts off by saying something about we're at the property that Don Lewis owned. He started Big Cat Rescue, and then he gets off on Carole Baskin. Yeah, it's a wonder she ain't called cops on him. Don's daughters was there. I cleaned out my closet from summer to fall clothes and started fall decor. Yeah, I am so ready for the fall time, guys. That's my favorite time of year. Last year, it didn't rain, so the leaves, they didn't really, they wasn't pretty, they just fell. So this year, we should have a pretty fall. All the different colored leaves. Hey, Misty. There, Misty, that's a hot picture. I noticed that when I was going through my channel membership. I noticed your profile picture, and I was like, damn, she's a hot mama. It's my favorite time, too. I love pumpkin spice cappuccinos. I could drink those all year round. I love Halloween, all the Halloween decorations. Pumpkins. We need to have a Halloween party. Good old fires of the evening. Yeah. Oh my goodness, thank you. My cousin did my makeup and good filter. Oh, you're beautiful. Your lipstick looks good. You know what I've noticed already? It's already started getting darker. Because back like a month or so ago, my chickens were staying out to about 15 after 9. It was just getting dark then. And now it's getting dark about, I don't know, about 8:15. Yeah, by about 8:30, I already have my chickens up. And Annabelle. Praying my lottery ticket pays out peach for me. Yeah. It's just too darn hot this summer. Yeah, it's humid as hell. It is so humid. I can't stand it being real humid. I've got curly hair anyways. Then if you want to straighten it, it like all frizzes out. Even with the best serum, smoothing serum. Yeah, it's too hot. I don't even know how I laid out in the sun this summer the way I did. I laid out quite a bit. If I ever win the lottery, beach bum, I'm going to go build me a really nice 2-story log cabin beside a lake, secluded. You have to get to town by a boat. And I'm going to have a big goat farm. I never want to go outside. Yeah, I kind of got burnt out on laying out in the sun, but gosh, it has rained here for a damn month. Every day. If it don't rain all day long, it rains like half the day. It's like living in a damn rainforest. But I'm in the Appalachian Mountains. Coming over, CC, sounds like a plan. Yeah, like feather. I'm gonna have a big slide built so I can just go off the slide straight into the lake. That's my dream. And I'm gonna have about 30 Nigerian goats. And Annabelle's gonna boss them around. Hey, Southern Mom, I got lucky. I didn't know you were live. Yeah, I didn't put it in Discord or anything. I didn't know I was going live. And I thought, well, I got a few minutes while the chickens are out. It pisses me off my phone didn't want to cooperate. If I set it up in my phone stand, I can't see y'all. It's not turned right. See, it says rotate device. I don't know what's wrong. I must have hit something when I was setting it up. Lay it down here. Knew I should have used my laptop. This is just easier to use the phone. If you're not really talking about nothing. I want to do a live stream in the morning for channel members. I don't know what we're going to talk about. It's untelling. I have to look through the celebrity news and stuff. I'm about to make dinner, grilled salmon. Oh, that sounds good. Well, I'm going to make spaghetti. I'm surprised Mark's not been out the door by now saying, are you going to fix supper? He's been sick, really sick. Every time he eats, he gets sick. Maybe it's gallbladder. I don't know. He's got these weird knots all over him. He told me a long time ago, the doctor told him, this has been like when I first met him, so like almost 8 years ago, that the doctor said those were fatty tumors. But some of them have gotten bigger. They're on his arms, his back, and they're hard, and it kind of moves. So their mom, I don't know what I'm cooking. Yeah, I make pretty good spaghetti. I've not made it in a while. Hey, Shug, how are you? I'm missing my damn Andy Griffith show right now, Shug. That doesn't sound good. How are the fur babies? Well, actually, Skylar is doing a little bit better today. I just took her on a walk. Hell, she was walking faster than me this time. I was limping with the stiff leg. I've done something to my leg. Feels like my daggone bone's twisted. I know that sounds crazy. My knees like I was swollen up. But anyhow, she was doing better. I think. And then I noticed she can see because she saw two ravens from a mile away. It started going crazy. And she saw Dixie, the dog down the road, big old hound dog, come out of her house. And I noticed she's seen her. And Dixie didn't make no noise. You couldn't hear the door shut or anything. So I don't think it's her outside. Um, I'm thinking she just got bad anxiety. It's been storming here, like I said, and raining for the last month. She's terrified of it when it thunders or there's hard rain. So I think it's her nerves. Mark went out to get common treats, and they were closed the other night. Sent him out to get them today, and he came back and said, where's Skylar's common treats? Oh, I forgot them. So he's supposed to go back out here in a little bit and get them. He can't remember crap because of his traumatic brain injury. But we're also going to take her to the vet this week. and get her an x-ray and make sure there's nothing going on with like her stomach. That could do it very easily. Yeah. I mean, she acts scared to walk sometimes. She actually trembles. It's very sad. Yesterday, I let her out. She peed. It thundered one time. She come back to the door and she was panting like she had run a marathon. And I thought, that's anxiety. She's starting to have a panic attack. The gals fixed what they want. Yeah. I wish mine cooked for themselves. But then again, they would just make a big mess I'd have to clean up. It is very sad when she's stressed out and you can tell she's panicking. You can see it in her eyes. They get real big and stuff. It's very sad. Told her she needs some doggy volumes. We found a vet a couple of towns away. Not the old vet I took her to when I had that emergency. Vet, a good vet. And we can take our dogs now there for like $30 office visit. We took Chloe there. They did tests on her and everything the other day. It was just like $250, but 60 of it was setting up the account. And they said, we can bring our other dogs there since we set up the account for like $30 office visit. So, plus whatever else they got to do to her. So we're going to take her and get her checked out. I was watching a video and it was about dogs with anxiety. And it said, if there's like, just for an example, a dog's got anxiety, it's afraid of like thunder and stuff, and then all of a sudden there's like construction going on outside of your house. That can increase the dog's anxiety. So I'm thinking all these storms over the last month may be what's doing it because you've heard me say she gets freaked out when it rains hard, when the wind blows hard, when it thunders. The dog's scared of life. She wouldn't have made a good hunting dog. She's just got a tender soul, tender heart. My Zoe has separation anxiety. Oh, I love that name, Zoe. I got a Chloe. My Bella has bad anxiety. Yeah, I had a dog that would do that, CC, and he started having seizures. Oh my God, I hope that don't start with Skylar. I have been worried to death about her. And she starts panting, and she's breathing hard. Then she starts slobbering. Her eyes are real big. You could see her legs actually shake. Yeah, I've been worried. That's all the symptoms. That's why I took her on that emergency visit. He told me she probably had a urinary tract infection. No. I had been finding blood in the house, but I think that was coming from Chloe, the little Yorkie, which is on like 4 different medications now. Chloe is. My cat has finally calmed down, terrifying, no sleep. Yeah, I worry about Skylar. We've been trying to walk her more, get her out of the house. I think that's helped a lot. She seemed to be her perky self today on the walk. Like I said, she was walking faster than me. And she wasn't slow poking, but she still needs some calming stuff. Mommy Mars, I believe it was Mommy Mars, she commented and said that she bought her dog some of the, like, some hormone cream for, like, anxiety and stuff. You just, like, rub it under their nose. You can buy it, like, in a tube at the pet store. I'm going to have to check that stuff out. My one cat is sweet and kind, my other hell on wheels.
My granny loves cats. A normal dog has anxiety like that. We got her one of those comfort vests, and it really has helped her a lot. Has it helped Shug? I always wondered if those, like the, what do they call them, thunder shirt. Oh God, put that motorcycle up, buddy. Jesus, that guy kills me on that motorcycle. Have you tried CBD oil or treats for pets? Or can you? Yeah, you can get CBD here. No, I've not tried it. I had some CBD stuff, but it was like treats for like allergies and stuff. You know what the vet told us? She told Mark to stop feeding our dogs grain-free food. I thought grain-free was supposed to be good for them. That vet said it wasn't. Kind of shocked me. Bill is a maniac, but he's like a child to me. I like that name, Bill. Your cat's name's Bill. That's awesome. You should have named him Billy the Kid. Dang, about to storm here again. That's all it does is storm here in the south. I'm sure it'll be back storming tonight. I hate it. It makes my chicken lot nasty. We're going to be getting some more sand to put in there. I got the chickens there in the trampoline little run right now. I lure them in there. I block them off so Sonny can't get to me and lure them in there and shut them in real quick. If that rooster was to get a hold of me, he'd murder me. No joke. If Sonny was a human, he would probably be like Jack the Ripper or something. That's what I picture him as if he was human. I had a cat and a dog named Dog when I was a kid. I had a cat named Cat and a dog named Dog when I was a kid. Oh, that's cute. On his microchip, it is Prince William Shakespeare. That's cute. That's cute. I'd love to have a bird. I've wanted a bird all my life. I mean, I got chickens, but I want a parrot. I might name it Billy the Kid. Who knows? Jesse Jane. Something crazy. A lot of y'all got cats. My dad's sister, she passed away, but Aunt Lisa, she used to have, well, she always had those big white fluffy cats that are real expensive. Yeah, her cat's still alive, actually. My aunt passed away a couple years ago from cancer. What are they called? Persians, I believe. You know, they're real big, white, and fluffy, but their face kind of looks smushed in a little bit. And they got blue eyes. Persians, yeah. She's had a Persian cat ever since I can remember. Since I was a kid, she always had a Persian. She's had several Persians. Hey, Jean. It could have been a Himalayan. It was fuzzy. Its face kind of looked pushed in, and I'm pretty sure it had blue eyes. Maybe it was green, but it was solid white. I had a Persian. Her name was Sylvia. Sylvia reminds me of that psychic. Remember, she used to come on the Montel Williams show? Sylvia Brown. Hey, doing, Jean? I call Jean Miss Mother Nature because she's all into growing things. I mean, she's really passionate about it, which is really cool. I like seeing people have hobbies they're passionate about. Yeah, Sylvia Brown, she was wrong about a lot of things. Hey, Black Rose, how are you? What was some more of those sites? Oh, didn't Latoya Jackson used to have like a number you could call and she'd like read your fortune? She's a real nut. You have to spell out cat every time you call the cat. Excuse me. Hey, Red Rum. We're just sitting here bullcrapping. I talked to Sylvia Brown one time. She was wrong about everything. Really, Black Rose? Wow. What was she like? She like Ellen DeGeneres? Mean? They say Ellen is not nice. You know how she acts on her show? She's all nice to people. They say she's really not like that. I do know when her and that one girl broke up, she sent her a sex toy in the mail. I swear. I heard that. I have a little squirrel that comes up here, and I went and got some food, and I'll feed it every day, and it comes up really close to it. Its baby. It is so cute. You might eventually tame it, Shug. Mark said his uncle used to be able to feed the squirrels peanuts, hand feed them, the wild squirrels. He got them tame. That's what I heard, CC. Ellen isn't nice. Yeah, it was someone. Oh, Nikki Tutorials, big YouTube creator, makeup community. She went on the Ellen show, and she was a big Ellen fan. And Nikki's awesome. I love her. She's got a good attitude, good personality. But she said Ellen didn't come up before the show started, introduce herself, shake her hand, nothing. I think she said she acted kind of snooty backstage. So she was very disappointed. But then, of course, when she came out on stage and the show started, Ellen's just, oh, nicey nice. Who else did I hear was not nice? Um, oh, the guy that does Family Feud. What's his name? The real funny guy. I heard he was not nice. Something I heard about him, he didn't want anyone talking to him. Don't be saying hi to him. Don't be approaching him, saying anything at work. Steve Harvey. I heard Steve Harvey was not nice. Now, I don't know if that's true. Could not think of his name. Is Drew Carey not nice? I wonder how Matthew McConaughey is. I wonder if he's nice. And Jack Black. I love Jack Black. I bet Tom Cruise is a real asshole. I've always thought that. I do not like Tom Cruise at all. Everybody that works for a Scientologist, y'all know that. Down to the people who clean his toilets, his maids, every one of them Scientologists. I thought Drew Carey was better looking, chunky. Y'all may say that, think I'm weird, but I think Jack Black's attractive. Matthew is said to be a nice hippie. Yeah, I like Matthew. I like him in that one movie where he plays a Southern lawyer. Is it A Time to Kill? I think it's A Time to Kill. Tara from The Walking Dead, big fan. Oh, really? I like Andrew Lincoln, big Rick fan. When they took Rick off the show, I was done with them. It pissed me off when they killed Carole. off. And then, and the one before Carl, the guy that had been on there forever, Glenn, that really pissed me off. I cried. I cried when he got killed. And then they took Carl off. Of course, I cried about that. And then, you know, Rick, someone took him off in a helicopter. Everybody thinks he's dead. I was done with him. Oh, you got to meet Daryl? Oh, wow. I bet Daryl's cool. Light Feather says Oprah isn't nice. Your friends worked for her and they said she's rotten. Sean Patrick Flannery is a jerk. I'm going back through the chat. Shug, I called the wildlife people that take care of that, and I turned her in conditions, and they're going to investigate. Oh, that's good. Rick ain't gone. Glenn pissed my. Well, I mean, in the show, all of his friends think that he's dead, but really, someone, a crazy woman, took him off in a helicopter because he was hurt. Basically, because he didn't want to be on the show no more. That pissed me off. I'm real into the Vikings show on history. Pissed me off when they killed Ragnar off, though. A Time to Kill in 1996, yes. That's got Samuel L. Jackson in it. I like Samuel. Also, like, what's the name of that other guy? He's such a good actor. Mm, Freeman. Can't think of his first name. Morgan Freeman. That guy that played Axel in the third season at the prison. The guy with the mustache that got shot in the head next to Carl. He's a jerk, too. I can't think of his name. But he's in a lot of Rob Zombie movies. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name. I remember that scene. Yeah, I mean, it just ruins the show when you've been following the show since the beginning and you kill off the main characters. I mean, it just ruins the show. Like, I get it, can't go on forever, but I'm just saying it ruins it for me. And something else that ruins shows for me is like behind the scenes crap. Like that show after The Walking Dead, Talking Dead. That ruins the show for me. I don't know why, but it does. I love Baskins. Yeah. I'm a big Bjorn fan now, of course. I was a big Lagatha fan. They killed her off. That pissed me off. And I don't know what happened to Floki. I think he got swallowed up by the mountain. I've got a hermit crab named Floki, named after the Viking show. Yeah, Light Feather, I gotta be cooking in a minute too. I could sit here and chit chat all day. I'm real into 90 Day Fiance show. I've watched it since the first episode aired. Now it's got all these spin off shows, The Other Way and Happily Ever After. Before the 90 days, then they got 90 Day Fiance, which was the original show. I'm into all those. It's good drama. I mean, everybody loves to watch a good train wreck. I do. I like reality TV. What? They killed, yeah, Lagatha died last season, Lucy. You know who, I don't want to spoil it, but if you want me to tell you who killed her, I will. Just let me know. I cried when they killed Lagatha. Go back up, good news. Okay. I'll go back up, Shug. I can't find it, Shug. I can't find it, Shug. Let me turn this around. I don't want y'all looking at my damn feet here. You've never watched it? I get into shows like that. Oh, you're behind the season? Well, then I'll not tell you. Sorry I spoiled it for you about Lagatha. Oh, I started to tell you about someone else that got killed too. But I won't, Lucy. It's a main character, though. Shocked me. I think Vikings is over, just to be honest with you. I think it's about done with. Oh, if you win the lottery, you're going to open an animal rescue for all kinds of animals. Oh, that would be cool. That's what I would like to do too. I'd like to take in all kinds of different animals. Have like a sanctuary. Birds. Hey, if you got to take in a tiger, take them in. I'd love to have a big cat. That was rescued, of course. I'd never buy one. Yeah, I think maybe this season coming, Lucy, is the last season of Vikings. Yeah. Shug's going to have a real sanctuary, not like Carole Baskins. Carol's is not a sanctuary. It's a place where she makes money. She makes a killing off those poor animals. And she don't even try to. I mean, they got okay enclosures, right? But they could be a hell of a lot better for as much money as that woman has and as much money as she makes off her Facebook and everything. I noticed something about her YouTube. She's getting more thumbs down than thumbs up right now. And that's because all this stuff going on with Dawn being in the newspapers, press conference, and all this. People's getting wise to her, as my granny would say. No, I'm not ignoring you, Shug. You know better. If I win the lottery, I'm going to buy a large piece of property, turn it into my own village with lots of tiny homes for people. Oh, that's cool. In a big barn. That's cool. I would like to have Annabelle. I was talking to Mark about this. I would like to have her a little barn that's heated and has air conditioning. I will one day. I watch shows about the tiny house living, guys. Bill was a rescue. He was returned to a rescue twice for biting, taken to be euthanized. I'm glad Bill was rescued. He's got a nice home now. Wasn't Bill's time to go. I watched a video, guys. This guy took his dog to have it put down. He was by its side. They put him down. He wrapped it up. He took it home. He had to go to work, so he left him in the garage, wrapped up in a blanket. Was going to bury him when he got home from work. He got home from work. He raised the garage door, and that dog was standing there. And he lived for about 4 or 5 more years after that. Hey, they was on video at the vet's office and stuff. It's true. It's a true story. The video was titled something like My Dog Came Back to Life. Hey, KDF. We were talking about Carole Baskin. Yeah, it was true. I mean, they were at the vet's office. They came in, gave him the medication and all that, and that guy was crying and comforting his dog. It was a big dog, like a German Shepherd mix or something. He came home, raised the door, and that dog was standing there. And he grabbed his phone and turned the camera on because he knew nobody would believe it. Well, they had a memorial a couple days ago. Might have been yesterday or Friday for Dawn. It's on Ripperjack Media's channel. You can go to his channel and watch the whole video. But they ended up outside of Big Cat Rescue's gates. And this real heavyset man gets up there and starts talking. He starts dogging the hell out of Carole. It's hilarious. I'll post it in Discord when I get off here. Yeah, and then Carole did a video about Anne McQueen, how her friend betrayed her. She starts addressing, the paperwork she found after Dawn's disappearance and, you know, uh, how Dawn threatened her. Her mind was blown. He said that about her. She never threatened him. Anne McQueen was a traitor. He was Dawn's friend for number one. She worked for Dawn for years. She was one of his closest friends. He trusted her the most. She's the one that reported him missing. Um, but yeah, I wonder how she liked them being outside of her gates. I think that guy called her wicked. He did say that she didn't run a sanctuary. It was a roadside zoo. Greedy. He talks about her making those videos, putting down Dawn. No, Shug, I didn't get it. I saw your messages here in chat about if you win the lottery, you're going to open an animal rescue for all kinds of animals. If you sent me a message on Patreon, I have not checked my messages on there, but I can. Good. I'm glad that he did. Yeah. They had like some green balloons and stuff. He must have liked the color green. I think his daughter's was there, KDF. Sometimes YouTube knocks people off of the chat, and I have no idea why. No, they're going to. I turned that sanctuary, and they're going to Carole Baskin for animal cruelty. Yeah. Um, like I said, her sanctuary could be a lot better. It's actually kind of crappy for all the money that she makes. Oh, yeah, she also put up a video of GW Zoo KDF. And she was showing the animals and stuff. They do look bad. At least Carole does feed hers. That's one thing I will say about her. She does feed her animals. Now, the way she goes about feeding them, it's kind of stupid, making them stick their head through a cage. But she does feed them. They get fed. They do look healthy. I've seen a few of them. But Jeff Lowe, he must not be taking care of these animals at all. Some of them look like those. That one tiger looked like it hadn't been fed in a while. It was really skinny. Of course, it could be sick. Now, here in chats, read my chats to you. I did read them, Sugar. You must not have heard me because you got knocked off. I see the one you said, "Are you ignoring me?" No. And I seen the one about the animal rescue and feeding the squirrel. and calling and reporting the conditions of, I guess, next door to you. I saw all those. Well, that's true. Jeff Lowe is a monster. Hey, I just hope he really don't open up another zoo because he's not taking care of these animals. It looked like that bear in the video that Carol's got up had a bunch of trash or something. It looked like it had some food in there, but there was some trash or something mixed in with it. Well, they are seriously investigating her now after I got done telling them everything that we know. And I'm from there. Oh, okay, Shook. See, I didn't know. I'm glad that you reported her. Um, I signed that petition for Jeff Lowe not to own animals. But here's the thing, it could take years for them to confiscate his animals. They said they would bring her up on charges and she could do prison time for it. Yeah, if she's convicted. I told Mark, I said, the next time we are in Florida, I've not been in a couple years, I'm going to Big Cat Rescue on a tour. She's not going to know who I am. Of course, I'm going to be nice and polite so I can get in there and look around. They give tours sometimes. I'm sure I can get in there. I don't know if they'll let you film. Hopefully, Jeff won't get a permit for it. He's wanting to put this zoo of his right beside of a casino because he's that stupid. Yeah, he'll get a lot of business. But is all that noise and traffic and stuff good for the animals? Absolutely not. No, Carole Baskin and your animal rescue. So you're saying you talked to someone about Carole Baskin's rescue, right? Carole Baskin may be doing some prison time anyway, Shook. I don't know. I'm sure there's something they could do about Dawn's will. I don't know if they'll ever be able to prove that she was involved with Dawn's disappearance unless she had an accomplice and they make a deal with prosecutors, save their own butt, and roll on her. I don't look for anyone just to walk into the police station and say, hey, I helped Carole kill Dawn. No. I heard that the Explorer had cameras in Big Cat Rescue. That's so disappointing. I'm going to do more than that. I'm getting totally, they will take the animals immediately and they will put her in. Hey, that zoo in Oklahoma is supposed to belong to her now. She got it months ago. So it looks like she should be responsible for those animals at that zoo since it's her zoo now. But I think the catch is she got everything there, including the enclosures, everything but the animals. But they said if he wanted to surrender those animals, Big Cat Rescue would take them. That Kenneth Carr is a pretty good suspect, KDF. I think that's his name, Kenneth Carr. His ex-wife did an interview with Ripper. She had a very interesting story. How Dawn, the day Dawn disappeared, was last seen. That night, here Kenny comes home with Dawn's guns. Carole gave him. Now, and this Carr guy was Dawn's right-hand man. But I think he might have helped Carole. Yeah, she does. I mean, her sanctuary is Well, hell, it's better than Jeff Lowe's, of course, but it's nothing special. It sucks. They should have rock caves to den in. Um, I saw one sanctuary and they got these rock dens made into the side of the hillside for the cats. They were up there laying in them. They were really cool looking. Oh, okay. So Shug is talking about the zoo in Oklahoma, not the big cat sanctuary in Florida. I'm glad you made some phone calls about that, Shug. Doc should be giving those animals. Now, Doc, he runs a nice place. I mean, those cats, they got a lot of room to roam, places to swim. I love Bubbles, the elephant that he has. Bubbles is awesome. In fact, when I go to Myrtle Beach, I'm going there. If you guys go to Myrtle Beach, you should visit Doc Antle's place. Now, there's one thing that I don't agree with Doc Antle, and that is the cub petting. I don't like that tiger cub petting. They should be with their mothers. Oh, yeah, Katie F's from there too, Shook. Yeah, they do need to do something. Hey, I signed a petition to have his animals took, but I started reading the law, and it said that, he could fight that in court, and it could take years to remove one animal unless he surrenders them. That asshole's not going to do that. He'd rather see them animals dead than give them to Carole or anybody else. But Big Cat Rescue did offer to house the big cats. Yeah, I don't like the tiger cub petting. But, people say that Doc Antle's got his own gas chamber when those cubs get to where they can't be handled by the public. He puts them down. That's just stupid. What a waste of money. He could sell those cubs to someone, another facility. He doesn't do that. His son and daughter, they're big animal lovers. They wouldn't go for that. His son raises those cats. And, other people that work there, of course. Is his place cult-like? Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, he's got sister wives. Actually, I don't think he's married to any of those women legally. Maybe one of them. They're all sister wives. I grew up 10 miles from GW Zoo, but I've lived in Oklahoma for the past 30 years. I love to go to Oklahoma. I like to see Colorado too. Looks pretty. Well, guys, I better get off here and go get my chickens put up and fix some supper. Been out here running my mouth for an hour. I will see y'all in the morning, channel members, about 10:30 a.m., of course. Y'all have a good Saturday night. Be safe, be kind, and I enjoyed chatting with y'all. I enjoy just talking about regular things sometimes instead of freaking murders, you know. Should, hey, KDF, maybe you and Shook could meet up since y'all live close. Shook's been on my panel before a long time ago. She wasn't on there but a minute. She's a good person. She's not psycho or nothing. KDF's not psycho either, Shook. Yeah, y'all should meet up for coffee sometime. I think that would be great. Anyways, good night, y'all. Love y'all. See most of y'all on Discord. Peace.